in that these are restrictions to narrow down people. So when you have 200 people, you're not thinking logically around like, oh, well, who could do this job and who couldn't? You're thinking, how can I take 200 people and condense it down? I want to filter out. So you just make up things like, oh, they have to have a year in experience or they have to be in an Eastern time zone. It's just a filtering process, right? So the problem is the later you get into someone else's process, the more restrictions they have. The earlier, if you take networking, for example, right, and you go to these businesses and you offer your solution, then it's more on your terms, right? So one of the best ways, the more you go through job posts, the more restrictions they're going to be. The more you adapt a networking strategy, the more open they're going to be, right? Because when I think about a solution, I'm thinking about who can deliver that solution for me. I'm not thinking about where they're delivering it from. It's remote sales, right? Now, there are going to be companies who say, for tax purposes, we have to hire in the US, or, we want everybody to be on this time zone. And that's okay. That's their restriction. That's their freedom. But there is more than enough opportunities who are strictly looking at, can you do the job and will you do this job, right? Reliability and capability. And that's the only thing they care about. So oftentimes people go through a few jobs and they get denied because you don't have experience or you're not in the right time zone, and then they get defeated. If you're getting defeated that easily from this industry, it's probably not a good industry for you. We are going to deal with a lot of rejection, and we're going to talk about that in a future training as well. But this is an industry where you get paid a lot, but you also take a lot of no's. And in life, no's can be really hard. Here, they mean nothing, right? So you have to build a relationship with okay being with hearing no, right? It's no different than dating. Some people don't want to date you. It's nothing personal. You find the person that does want to date you and you want to date them, and that's great. You don't worry about the 100 other people who don't want to. It's the same thing here. It's like business dating. Our job is to find the people who don't care where you live and don't care about how many years you've been in. They care about the things that you're willing to commit, like your integrity and your honesty and your reliability and your time. They look for those things. And so all we have to do is play our own matchmaker and not worry about who doesn't want to work with us. Find the people who do.